Hey everybody, welcome back to Quinn's Cones. I'm your host, Mr. Cones, and today the sun is playing coy. It is a cheeky star today, and it is hiding behind the clouds, but it's peeking out every now and then, so if the lighting fluctuates a little bit this episode, that is why. If you have any issues with that, go take it up with the sun. I'm just the host. Don't yell at me. So you're probably seeing by the title of the video that this is not President's Choice loads of cookie dough. I said it last week, I hunted like a dog. This time I hunted like a mountain lion. Actually, I hunted like a crocodile, the scariest thing on the planet. Lived with the dinosaurs, lived through the KT extinction, bite force of 16,000 newtons, hard armored bodied shell that is impervious to most things on Earth. I hunted like that, like a pure apex predator, invincible. I could not find this anywhere. I checked multiple grocery stores, multiple days. It is just too damn popular. And so I will find it. I am bloodlusted now for cookie dough ice cream by President's Choice. It will happen, it will happen. So today we're dabbling with a little bit of Häagen-Dazs. I know that the base dairy in Häagen-Dazs is supreme. It is a top tier dairy. I've only had the chocolate ice cream bars before, but just knowing from that, it is quality, and I expect that from our dish today. So this is the third episode of Cookie Dough Month. We started off with Halo Top, which tasted like absolute cheeks. It was not enjoyable. Then we bumped it up a little bit to Cookie Dough by Ben & Jerry's. Now we have Cookie Dough Dynamo by Häagen-Dazs. Very cool, very cool. We have some subtle freezer burn, but you know, if Klondike cookie dough ice cream sandwich led us to believe anything, it's that freezer burn sometimes enhances the taste. We're gonna jump right into this. I got my trusty spoon. No scoop today as well, because it is just a personal sized tub. In terms of the packaging, I'm gonna say that the Häagen-Dazs Extras, it's a foreign brand, Extras Cookie Dough Dynamo packaging. It is trying to be a bit more premium looking, much like Magnum, and the Chapman's Premium that we looked at as well, with the black and the gold. I think that Magnum did the look a little bit better than this. I like the look, don't get me wrong. It is a very far out reach from the usual Häagen-Dazs branding, but it does look fancy, but not as fancy as it thinks it is. I'm gonna have to give the packaging a 3 out of 5. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Very on there. Oh, there we are. Little sealed. Unlike Ben & Jerry's, this just keeps the flavor more rich, you know? Keeps it nice and not stale. See if it's a more hard dish as like Ben & Jerry's, or if it's more soft like Halo Top. First impressions, many chocolate chips, one piece of cookie dough piercing the surface. Let's just do it. I'm gonna try to get that piece of cookie dough. It is soft. It is softer than Ben & Jerry's. I know a lot of people were wondering, but it is softer than Ben & Jerry's. Let's go in for that first bite. This is what I was expecting. This is really good. I'm gonna have another one. We gotta dig a bit deeper just so we can get a better idea of the ratio. So this is very similar to Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. I do feel the cookie dough is a bit more rich than the Ben & Jerry's. Ice cream, the dairy, very, very, very similar, near identical, I'd say. The chocolate, however, very strong. This is more of a dark chocolate. If I remember correctly, the Ben & Jerry's was a bit more milk chocolatey. Don't quote me on that though. I'd say for the first bite, this was a solid first bite. I'd give it a 4 out of 5, to be honest. This was really good. So in terms of texture, the Häagen-Dazs Cookie Dough Dynamo, it's pretty similar to the Ben & Jerry's one. It does feel different in a weird way. The cookie dough chunks are roughly the same size, but the chocolate is where it's different. The chocolate's very angular, much like the more geometric chocolate chips from the Halo Top we looked at. Ben & Jerry's were more traditional chocolate chip shaped. These are very jagged, very rough around the edges. They do have a little bit of a pinch when they're in your mouth, much like the Halo Top one. So it's kind of like the Halo Top chocolate chips and the Ben & Jerry's ice cream for texture, I'd say. I'm a fan. I'm really loving it. Texture, again, 4 out of 5. So for aftertaste, that chocolate, man, it is strong. That is a strong chocolate, very strong. I'm still tasting it in my mouth, moments after, minutes after. It does linger. The dairy as well does linger. I am noticing it does taste a lot like the Häagen-Dazs chocolate bars, the ice cream bars, which I expected that, of course, but I didn't expect it to be this familiar to me, you know? So the aftertaste, cookie dough lingers, chocolate, very strong presence, and the dairy, it's along for the ride. It keeps up with the other two. I'd have to give the aftertaste probably a 4 out of 5. It leaves me wanting more. Like the taste that lingers is just kind of reeling you back in for more, and I'm gonna have another bite right now. So for the wow factor, somebody call Post Malone, because 4 out of 5. It is really good. It did wow me. This is a very nice dish. It wowed me. I don't even know how to describe it. It wowed me. When it first entered my mouth, it was familiar, much like Ben & Jerry's, but it just had a little bit of a kick to it, and I liked that. So one word to describe Häagen-Dazs Cookie Dough Dynamo would probably be upper class. I'd say this is very upper class. Much like Magnum in the way that they try to portray themselves as a premium brand, this does try to portray itself in that way as well with the packaging. But it just tastes like a more upper class ice cream compared to Halo Top or even Magnum, which was all right. This is when I think of rich people, I think they're probably buying those $8 Häagen-Dazs tubs at sporting games. So I'm gonna say very upper class, this ice cream. It does make me feel like I'm dining with the 1% when I eat it, as well as just a little bit more fancy and a little more luxurious. So now, we've been waiting for this part, the ratios. Most important part of Cookie Dough Month. I'd say the ratios, I dug a little deeper when I took many bites because it's so good and I just kept eating it. I'm gonna feel like poo later, but you know, that's fine. Just in this little bit alone, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom in a little bit, but there are about, I'd say 8 to 10 cookie dough chunks just in this upper quadrant alone. That is one mighty fine ratio. I'd say that is a better ratio than Halo Top and a better ratio than Ben & Jerry's. This Häagen-Dazs Cookie Dough Dynamo contains the best ratio of Cookie Dough Month so far. We've only looked at 3 other brands, but this is the front runner. If you're looking for a very dough heavy dessert, definitely get this. This has got all the dough you need. So thank you guys for watching. This episode goes out to my girls, Kristen and Megan. Hopefully I can have you guys on the show one day. I'm gonna go take this, go watch some Gossip Girl, and just live life eating my Häagen-Dazs Cookie Dough Dynamo. I appreciate every single one of you for watching. I love all your faces. Be sure to hit the like button because it really does help with the channel. You don't have to though. Don't feel pressure. I don't want anyone to feel pressured. You know, just if you feel like dropping a like, drop a like. If not, that's fine. I'll see you guys next week. Stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Take care.